Yeah, we are going to see about WannaCry ransomware. On May 12, 2017, there was a new ransomware outbreak happened, and which lasted for 4 days till the 15th of May. This attack used the vulnerability known, which is known, but it's not fully disclosed. So it was used by the hackers. Called the vulnerability is called Eternal Blue. It is a vulnerability in Windows SMB, but the patch for the vulnerability was already sent by the Windows before 2 months earlier. That is on March. But many of the people had not updated the system. That's the reason it had such an effect. This Eternal Blue was the tool which was exploit which was developed by the NASA. See, NASA not NSA, which is the National Security Agency of America, intelligence agency. They found the vulnerability and they did not disclose the vulnerability to others, to the Microsoft to get it patched, but they used the vulnerability to spy on other people and criminals. But the uh, attack was eventually leaked by some people with the uh, NASA tools, some other NSA tools, and the spreading of the virus happened very heavily during the next 2 days, that is 13th and 14th of May, and it is what the WannaCry ransomware contains. The WannaCry ransomware contains um, two parts. One is the Eternal Blue, the exploit, which I have told now, and another one is a backdoor called Double Pulsar, which enable them to connect to the Windows machine to the remotely to the another server so that they can control it. Both of these are the part of the leaked NSA tools. These NSA tools are leaked a month prior to this, that is on April. So some other hackers used the leaked NSA tools and they made this WannaCry ransomware. It uses the SMB to propagate throughout the network. So that's why it became very successful, as the all the in organization all the machines will be in the network. So the it scans the network and it will go and propagate itself through whole the network and keep on what attacking, infecting the systems. This what it will do is it encrypts the files and asks for the ransom to decrypt the files. So for the victim, what will the victim see when he got infected by the system? Some of the files which are a specific extension type gets encrypted, and there will be a pop-up window like it will be called. It is called as a Wanna decryptor, and it asks the um, a victim to pay a ransom of $300, and he if he don't respond to the message, uh, after 3 days the ransom will be increased to $600, and after 7 days, even though he don't pay after 7 days, the whole data will be deleted which was encrypted, and there is no chance for them to decrypt it. The backdoor uses the port called 445. The double pulsar uses that port and connect to the remote server. It also it they ask the payment in the attacker asks the payment in Bitcoin, so it also called as a Bitcoin ransomware or crypto ransomware. So on an infected system, the infected system immediately after getting infected, it will connect to the certain domain, and all the files with a certain extension will get encrypted, and the extension of the encrypted files will be VNCRY, so that we can identify which of the files are encrypted. Most of the files like exe and bin are not encrypted by this ransomware, like text files and other type of files are encrypted. It will scan the port 445 and it will check for other services on an SMB and connect to the um, what the missions belonging to the network, local network, and it will propagate. And the ransom message will be displayed to the user, and also it will go to the some site to procure the crypto keys. This is how the ransom note looks like. Here we can see the time of how much time it will be left to increase the ransom. So 3 days. After 3 days, you see here it is showing 2 days and 23 hours and 59. It means after 3 days it will be increased, and after 7 days, bottom you see 6 hours 20 minutes. After 7 days, the whole data will be lost. And bottom you see the Bitcoin address to which the payment has to be done, and some of the FAQs are mentioned above. So this ransomware affected on the first day of the breakout. It affected nearly 230,000 computers across the 150 countries. It has major impact in the national health services in England. They say that 70,000 of their systems like MRI scanners, blood refrigerators, etc., are affected, and they could not treat people. So they what they did was to stop the non-emergency treatments. They send away the non-emergency treatment to another hospitals. They only took the critical emergencies, and many other companies like Hitachi, Boeing, and Renault also got affected by this ransomware. And there is a Taiwan chip manufacturing company which had completely shut down the manufacturing due to the infection. All of the system manufacturing systems got infected, so they have to completely shut down the factory. And some of the organizations in India also got infected. They include Andhra Pradesh Police, Government of Gujarat, Government of Kerala, Government of Maharashtra, and Government of Chhattisgarh. This image shows the demographics of the infection. It shows the most of the countries in Asia and Latin America and North America are affected. The worst hit countries were India, Russia, and China. They most of the systems are, and also France, I guess, they are infected a lot. So after the encryption, the attacker asked for ransom. So there was a misconfiguration in the code of the WannaCry, so that there was no chance for attacker to uniquely identify the person who paid the system, who paid the ransom. So they had trouble to know who paid the ransom and to decrypt their files. So it was known that they most of the files were lost, and nobody actually got their data back because there was no chance to for the attacker to identify. And if they want to decrypt it, they need to directly contact, but contacting may put the attacker at risk, so he might have gone underground. Impact: the it impacted ransomware impacted economically around $400 billion globally. It was estimated by Science Cybersecurity Modeling Company. And most of the operating system which are affected are Windows 7, because most of people they kept it running the Windows, because the critical systems which should be running 24 hours a day, they could not afford updating and restarting, so that they need a time to stop the process, right? So that is not feasible for them. So those kind of companies are mostly affected, like health industry and manufacturing industries. And the worst hit, yeah, telecommunication industry is also part of this, because 24 hours the telecommunication network should be on, otherwise there will be a lot of disturbance for the people. So we see the infographics of the more infected computers. Mostly we say that 67% of the computers ran on Windows 7, and a very few are Windows Vista, because a lot of them got patches and they upgraded it. Windows 7 was commercial used, so commercial used a lot, so they couldn't afford, and they were the victims. And this infographic shows that telecommunication industry has got infected a lot in major, in a, even in a small scale size of industry. So now let's see the demo of how a what the system looked like when it got infected by ransomware, WannaCry ransomware. I don't know whether this will work or not. I just downloaded it and I haven't tried it till now. So let's see what will happen. I read that it takes some time around 30-40 seconds to show its work. Here there is a file which is just a normal text file. If the ransomware works, this should be encrypted and should not be able to be readable. So let's see if it works. Let's wait for a minute. So
Can you run it as an administrator? That would work, I
yeah,
guess.
whenever it runs, it will create an additional file, additional text file with an FAQs on the desktop, and it will change the background, and it will open a window uh, similar as I shown as Wanna Decryptor, and it will be, yes, be like that, and it will Condor will run, but nothing is happening here. I think the virus is dead. Yeah. Thank you for listening to me patiently. Anyone having any questions?